Thank you and welcome to our Sunday celebration service for Unity of Richmond. I'm Reverend Valorie Gunsch, and I want to welcome you here today, those who are in person and online with us. If you're online, do give us a shout out today. Let us know you're here. And if you are interested in joining us for our town hall meeting after service, go ahead and let us know so we can send you the Zoom link to join us. Because we want to welcome everyone's voice, and we're glad to be here with you today. Our service leader today is Reverend Robin Moore, and she's going to start us out with an opening prayer.
Good morning. Hello? I can't hear myself. Okay, now I can hear myself. So I invite us to just take a deep centering breath in, and let's just clear everything before this now moment. And just allow ourselves to be open and receptive to this moment, to this time. In spirit, we are so grateful for the opportunity to be together as one, to know that there is only one presence and one power active in our lives and affairs. And we give great thanks for this community, for when we come together to celebrate and acknowledge the gift of God that we are, together and individually. And we know that this time is divine, for it has already been ordained. And we give thanks for all those involved in the service, all those attending Valerie's message, and we come with open minds and open hearts. And we just say thank you, and so it is. Amen. So together we will say the unity principle. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in life, God the good, omnipotent. And together we'll say our vision statement. We are transformed lives, transforming the world. And today's daily word is kindness. Today I will be kind to others. When I think of being kind, I am reminded of the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It takes only a moment and no special effort to be kind. I can smile at a stranger, hold the door for someone else, or let someone go ahead of me in the line. These small acts of kindness bless everyone involved. Other kind efforts may take more thought. I think of how I prefer to be treated. I certainly want to be heard and respected. I want to know my views and opinions matter. I want others to see my value and treat me with dignity. I hold this thought as I think of others. I see people imbued with the Spirit of God. Kindness flows from me to bless others. And the scripture is Proverbs 21:21. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. And together we will say, today I will be kind to others. Again,
today
I will be kind to others. Today I will be kind to others.
All right, everybody stand, let's sing. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me.
Great job, everyone.
And now we'll have our opportunities. Let's see who comes up first. Okay, let's go to town hall meeting. Okay. Today after church is our town hall meeting. We hope to see you there, and thanks in advance. It'll be downstairs right after service, correct? Okay. We are having a game night. It will be, let's see, it's this Friday. On June 13th, Natasha will be hosting the youth for a night of fun, games, and food. Please share this with the youth and their family and sign them up in the gathering space. There's a sign up in the gathering space. Thank you. Opening the Heart Satsang. Satsang. You don't know what satsang is and want to experience it with a real live monk, come to this class for a soul-cleansing meditative experience. It will be Thursday, June 19th from 6:30 to 8, and it is $30, and no one will be turned away. Brave Art. On Sunday, June 29th, after church, Lori Walker will bless us with her talent for art. Please sign up in the gathering space or online at unityrva.org events. It will be Sunday the 29th from 1 to 4. The cost is $30, and all the materials will be provided. RSVPs are greatly appreciated, and if you have any questions, you can speak to Lori after service, or you can call the office. Guess what's coming up? The 4th of July Gala Picnic. It'll be here at Unity of Richmond on July 4th. It's $15. And children under 8 eat for $5, and you know they can eat. It will start at 6, and it will end up with watching the fireworks down the street at the park. Sign-up sheet is already out there, so please start to sign up so they can prepare. And we have one more announcement that's not there. Actually, there are two announcements. One, we want to advise you that karaoke is suspended from June till August. There will be no karaoke from June till August. Oh. Yeah. And of course. Honor and bless you. Okay, so Carol's going to have a gala karaoke at her house over the summer, so that'll be good. All right, we have one more announcement that's not up there. Reverend Cheryl's class started last week, the Eye of the Storm. There's still time to join the class and sign up and plan to attend. The books The Eye of the Storm is being sold at the bookstore out there. The class is Wednesday nights from 6:30 to 8:30. There's still time. It's a great class. You really would benefit from attending. And love offerings are accepted for that class. And that's our opportunities. Okay, I'm gonna.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Grander earth has quaked before, moved by the sound of his voice. Seas that are shaken and stirred can be calmed and broken for my regard. Through it all, my eyes are on you. Through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are on you, and it is well with me.
Far be it from me to not believe, even when my eyes can't see. And this mountain that's in front of me will be thrown into the midst of the sea. Through it all, my eyes are on you. Through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are on you, and it is well. It is well. So let go, my soul, and trust in Him. The waves and the wind still know His name. So let go, my soul, and trust in Him. The waves and the wind still know His name. So let go, my soul, and trust in Him. The waves and the wind still know His name.
The waves and the wind still know His name.
It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. Please join us, everybody. It is well with my soul. It is well with my
through it all, through it all, my eyes are on you. Through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are on you, and it is well with me.
Thank you.
Yeah, take a moment to breathe that in. It is well with my soul. One of the best psalms ever, right? I can remember when my mom passed away, I spent the whole night listening to that. Yeah. So thank you. If music doesn't move you in a service, then what is it for, right? Right? All right. Well, we are going to state our diversity statement today together, which is on the screen. Unity of Richmond is a safe and welcoming spiritual home that stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion for all people, including but not limited to color, age, ability, gender expression, culture, socioeconomic status, sexual orientation, and belief. Thank you. Those are powerful statements. Now, you all should have received a copy of our Unity Vision booklet and a copy of 12 Principles for Spiritual Communities, which I'll be referring to today as we talk about being the beloved community. So today, we're having a town hall meeting, and we will be having another one in the fall and continue throughout the year as a board and as a community, because as a collective, we are that which makes up the beloved community. Everyone here is an essential part and expression of the beloved community. And we state every week, we've already said our mission and vision today, that we are transformed lives transforming the world. So what does that look like in this beloved community? So today I wanted us to reflect on what it means to be the beloved community. I've recently been asked to help plan the music for the Fall Unity Conference, which is a virtual conference this year. The Eastern region is putting it on. I'm leaving next week to go to Unity Convention. There are always some very powerful leaders that are presenting, and I did share before about Jim Locker, who wrote a book called Creating the Community, and that which I'm referring to today. And from that, some time ago, we got together and I presented some of the material, and we came up with this book, Visions and Prayers for Unity of Richmond, which you have in your hands. So the theme for the conference, and it is virtual, and you can take a day or a session, you can sign up for individual sessions however you like, but it's for everyone. It's not just for ministers or board members. The Eastern region provides great education and resources. And so this theme this year is revolutionary leadership, bringing timeless wisdom to modern living. And so Jim Lockhart is going to again present at that workshop, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. And I would like to also look forward to sharing more in depth of his book, Being the Beloved Community, and a series of Sunday talks in the fall, and a series of visioning sessions and so forth. So today we're just going to do an introduction, and we're going to look at what we have so far, where we come from, and where we're going. So what is the beloved community? It's more than just a catchphrase. It's an intentional way of being in community. It requires participation of everyone in the community, every one of us in this community. The roots of this concept go all the way back to Josiah Royce in 1913. He was a Harvard professor who said, "My life means nothing unless I am a member of a community." And he also held this ideal of that there is a beloved community, an ideal beloved community where people come together to prove and study truth. And so Howard Thurman, a theologian and mentor of Dr. Martin Luther King, defined beloved community as coming together of all people, races, genders, and beliefs into one universal humanity. That was a big vision. He founded the Church for the Fellowship of All Peoples in 1944. That church is in San Francisco. It still exists today. It's an interracial, interfaith community 81 years later, which made me think, where do we want to be in 81 years as a community, Unity of Richmond? We're at now maybe 62 years young. If we go back to our incorporation papers in 1963. So it's good to ask, what is the legacy that we want to leave? What has unity meant to us? What would life be like if we didn't have unity, if we hadn't ever been introduced to these teachings? Because that helps us to ever more appreciate what we have and also to cast a forward vision for our future. Because the beloved community isn't just a static, unchanging thing. It's a dynamic spiritual journey toward the collective healing and inclusion and love of everyone. Now you can see on the screen that Jim Lockhart describes beloved community as a collection. There's two definitions he has: a collection of individuals who are learning how to love themselves, one another, and the universe. And he also said, the beloved community is about being truly dedicated to walking your talk, to being in full alignment with spiritual principles. So we always want to lead with spiritual principles. We always want to return to spiritual principle when we find that we're off track. So there are these principles or these foundational commitments that he came up with, and those are that we walk the talk. I already mentioned that we can be in alignment with our full spiritual principles. That, number two, we can reveal and heal or acknowledge when we're out of congruence with our values and our principles. So we know we have principles, we know we have values, and so we can reveal and heal when we're off track as a community. And the third commitment is to return to center quickly and go back into the alignment with love, because that's what we're here for. And the fourth commitment is that we do our personal work, because healthy communities are made of healthy individuals. So that's why, our vision is we are transformed lives transforming the world. We're not going to transform the world if we don't transform our own lives and do our personal work. So that's what part of commitment that to beloved community is about. I know we've already read that one. He also states that there are some values that are a part of a thriving community. The values of core values of thriving community are, as you see on the screen there, compassion. There's love and connection. There's radical self-knowledge. So we're aware. We're aware of what maybe our, if you want to call them weaknesses or areas of growth, things that we can grow into. We want to be aware of those things and strive to do that. That's self-knowledge. And then there's healing. We want to have the principle of healing in all that we do, that we help heal our inner self, and that we can also help others work with these principles to heal themselves as well. It's driven with vision, that we have our vision, that we have a purpose, and pioneering, that we're looking to try new things. Last year, we pioneered with Dawn Flores the beginning of her display of the atonement flag, right? And it was a great success. And now she's displaying it in Washington, D.C. this year, and at Union Station, downtown Richmond. So that was a pioneering thing that we did this last year. So we want to have those principles of pioneering, a spirit, and then that we're making a contribution, and that we are in that with our outreach, right? We're making a contribution to the greater community through our outreach with Caritas, the reading program, how we support risk, Richmonders to improve just risk, the acronym anyway. And Richmonders involved to strengthen community. Richmonders involved to strengthen community, yes. So these are all ways, and Habitat for Humanity or any other outreach that we so choose and desire that brings us joy and that sense of purpose and service, and we have the zeal, enthusiasm to do so and support. And then the other core is that we have a deep connection, that we're providing whatever we have going on here, we're providing connections with each other as community and love, and to connect through love. So think about that list. I see that only half the list is on the screen. There were 6 more. So the other 6 are what I already just shared. But anyway, so there's those principles of compassion, love, radical self-knowledge, healing, vision, pioneering, emerging is one of them too. Emerging and always learning, ongoing growth. So let's be honest. There are obstacles. We run into obstacles all the time, don't we? There's fear, there's old wounds, there's power struggles that come up, personality struggles. People may have a lack of sense of safety and belonging. But remember that the beloved community isn't an avoidance of talking about the difficult things. It's the community is safe enough to have those discussions so that they can be healed, and what needs to be healed is revealed. So it's also about not about ignoring our differences, but embracing them with love. It's about embracing conflict, like I was talking about last week with the sand and the pearl, that a beloved community sees conflict as an opportunity to make something, to grow, to transform, and to emerge something new. And so that's like the sand and the pearl, where those layers of nacre that go around that irritation called the grain of sand become a precious pearl. Now you have in your hands a handout, which are also up here, the 12 principles of a beloved community. Let's have a look at those. So the 12 principles of a beloved community, as outlined in his book, are spiritual leadership, sacred purpose. So with our spiritual leadership, we lead from principle, we walk our talk, we stay in integrity, we stay humble, and we are courageous in our leadership. The second one is that we have a sacred purpose. Well, if we're transformed lives, transforming the world, that's a pretty sacred purpose to have, right? To bring the world to be more spiritually awakened, right? To have a vision, so important, because if we don't have a vision and we don't stick to that vision or continue to expand that vision, then we are at the whim of whatever is going on in the world. Okay? And then we don't have that affirmation of it as well with our soul. We sometimes wobble, right? So we want to have vision and continue to return to the vision when we're feeling a little wobbly, right? Wholeness, that we acknowledge the wholeness of every person, that intrinsic or second principle, that the spirit of God that is everywhere present is also within each and every one. So we keep that in a forefront. We have generous listening, which is number 5 on the list. That generous listening is listening to understand, listening to voices that are different than your own, opinions that are different than our own, and being willing and open, to hear others' input. Then there is healthy conflict, that we welcome conflict as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Inclusivity, again, we're creating a space that is safe for all voices. We celebrate the diversity and we ensure that all are truly welcome to, with their voice. We can lovingly listen. We may not always agree. We can agree to disagree in love, which are some of the principles that we already have in our board, the way we operate, and with the church. Part of our new member orientation is agree to disagree in love. Accountability, number 8, that we can take personal responsibility, that we can acknowledge impacts of and not just intentions, because there are impacts that may not be intended, but if the impacts are causing harm, then we need to address them. Right? The 9th one is transparency, that we communicate open and honestly, that we build trust through that authenticity. That's why we are, our financials are always available. We are transparent about our, the handling of our finances, and we want to inform you regularly of what the board is doing, and also we want to hear from you. Number 10 is sacred agreements, that we have agreements with how we do communicate with each other. And we did talk, we've right now the eye of the storm is the work that's being shared. It's an internal work, but it's also a work that helps us with our interpersonal relationships and expressions. We've had unitive justice class on restorative circle dialogues and things like that can help us build our skills of being able to move through conflict. And then 11 is shared leadership, that we empower others and that we value collaboration over control. So we're not a top-down ministry. We want to have a shared investment in what this community is and how we can fulfill our mission and our vision. And the 12th one is that we have ongoing learning, that we're willing to grow, that we reflect often and adapt, and that we always stay teachable, we always stay open. So you have this handout, and it even has a little thing of reflection questions that you can take home and think about on those 12 principles. And it says, which one of these principles do you feel is strongest here in this community? What needs more practice or attention? And what is one action you can take this week to help co-create the beloved community? So, what is Unity of Richmond's next chapter? What chapter are we on? We've come through so much, since 2021, just coming out of the pandemic. We've gone through political polarization. We're still in our country. We continue to have to spiritually recenter ourselves, right? We've had cash flow challenges. We've had some incredible cash blessings to be grateful for as well. But to stay fresh, we want to be able to do the following. We want to be able to release the past, to acknowledge it, to value it, to know our history, and be thankful for it and the lessons learned. And we need to let go of the past in that this is how it was, and this is how we want it to be now, because we're in different times. It's a new now. We want to embrace transformation and be open to Spirit and what Spirit has to do through us. And we want to follow that divine direction that leads us sometimes beyond our own expectations. So I have a reflection question for you. Think about, how open am I? This is just a self-reflection. How open am I to change? Do I consider new ideas or instinctively protect the status quo? So I challenge us that the next time we hear a shared idea and that we would open our minds, consider, listen, and try to see the possibilities. That's what a brainstorm is. It's what are the possibilities? And out of seeing that, rather than shooting down the idea or thinking it won't work, again, we go to the vision. What's our vision? How will it serve us in our beloved community? So now, will you get out your booklet, the Vision and Intention booklet? Now, and I invite you, please don't file this away and then don't, forget about it, but let's have it, put it in a prominent place so that we can continually remind ourselves of where we are, where we've wanted to go together. So here are some of the things that we created a while back. And in the front, after my letter, there's a Unity's Missions and Values page, which we've already said our vision is that we are transformed lives, transforming the world. Now, our mission, as it had been established before I came, and maybe before some of you came, or maybe some of you were a part of creating that mission. But it's we share the good news that God is unconditional love expressed as the Christ consciousness in each person. So, as a community, it's good to evaluate: does this mission and vision still fit us? But since it is what it is right now, we continue to support that. All right. And then out of our collaboration the last time, there was a list of values that Unity of Richmond came up with that was compiled when you all filled out some cards. And they were relationships, openness, diversity, inclusivity, prosperity consciousness, altruism, generosity, honesty, loving kindness, commitment, and transformation. So those were the values that were gathered from all who were there participating in that day. So underneath the values, let us read a few of these together. There's Unity of Richmond is a safe space. That's the first one. Unity of Richmond is a safe space to allow dialogue for how to interact as humans. We are spiritual people dedicated to inclusiveness through thought, words, and actions. Unity honors diversity as well as traditional values and has doubled our outreach projects. So this was stated, maybe 18 months ago. Where were we then? We were just beginning to start Caritas. We've added a few more outreach things, but we might have a little ways to go to double it, but hey, this is our measurement tool, right? All right, the next one, Unity of Richmond, has a growing membership and attracts people from all walks of life, youth and family, and people of all races and sexual orientations. Now, here's some financial prosperity visions. Unity is prosperous with monthly income exceeding expenses. If it isn't on that page, then I apologize. It may be folded wrong in some areas. This is why I need an office assistant. Okay? Because I did it myself. And we're making progress there too. Interviews have been conducted and all is going well there. But anyway, so it says Unity is prosperous with monthly income exceeding expenses. Let's keep that vision, okay? We have a committed prosperity month. Oh, let's do that, where people have the opportunity to give generously and continuously. Ooh, I wonder what month that should be. But anyway, this was just an idea that came forth. How about that? Prosperity month. All right. Unity of Richmond is focused on 3 primary areas: building a community of like-minded individuals, education, and engagement of members. Those are pretty good, strong focuses, right? So, and then there's some visions about our classes and book groups and studies, attracting young families, community outreach increasing, ample staff. Yes, we have ample staff, volunteers, and support to continue to grow and fulfill this mission and purpose. So there are too many to read together today here, but here's one. Our visions about outreach. Outreach extends to Caritas, Habitat for Humanity, special holiday events at nursing homes. Oh, there's an area that we haven't quite developed yet that we could look into. We hold food drives. We currently have a food drive at the food bank, right? Or Feed More. We serve each other, the beloved community, and support each other to grow in light and self-acceptance. We are of service to the community around us. And then I like this one. Unity of Richmond is loving and giving. We are whole and well. We are nurturing. We support one another when in need. We support the community. We make peace with the past, knowing it has brought us here. If you found that in your book, please read along with me. We are poised to respond to the needs of the moment. We see clearly what needs to be done. We are evolving. We adapt to new circumstances. Unity of Richmond is bustling with activities where people of all ages are engaged, learning and growing, caring, giving and sharing. New folks are checking us out, get excited about joining our community. So how about that? So see why it's important to keep these in front of us. We need to keep reminding ourselves of the vision that we have created together. And today in the town hall, we'll see what other ideas that you have and you want to bring and how you might want to serve in bringing forth the fulfillment of these ideas. So thank you. Yeah, here's your booklet. We'll have some more made, and we'll have them folded in the right places. We also we'll post the document online because it can be obtained as online, available for people who are online with us as well. So to close out this portion before we do our meditation, which is pretty interactive today too, but being the beloved community isn't a destination, really. It is, we don't get to it, we come from it. We live it, we grow it, we practice it, and especially we practice it in difficult times as well. Ram Dass said, we are all just walking each other home. We are all just walking each other home to the knowing of your your divine sacred worth. And Emmett Fox, this really stood out for me the last time too. It said, never try to force others to accept spiritual truth. Never try to force others to accept spiritual truth. Instead, be so favorably impressive in your life and conduct that they come begging to have what you have. You know, that's what happened with Myrtle Fillmore. She had a profound life change, and people came to her wanting to know how, what was the secret. They could see the difference in her life. So let us then, as we close, just remember this. May we all lean into love, return to love whenever we feel we're getting wobbly into the conditions of the world. May we hold fast to these highest values and visions and become more and more of that beloved community that we want to be, that we're meant to be, and that it takes all of us to participate in being. And so it is. So it is. Now, as we go into meditation, I would like you to make sure you have probably might want to have a writing utensil. And perhaps on the back of the page that you have for jotting notes, you could use the prompts I'm giving you in the meditation to write down your answers. But anyway, let us take some deep centering breaths together. Settling into our seats, relaxing ever more into the heart space, our heart space. Feeling that connection that we have through love, by love and for love, with each other and with ourselves. Knowing our sacred worth as spiritual beings having a human experience. And we just continue to breathe deeply and relax even more. And at this time of reflection, as if you were George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life, what if an angel came to you and showed you what your life would be like if you had not been a part of unity or received these unity principles and started to live them and transform your life? What would that life have looked like? So we can ever appreciate all the more the impact of this community of unities, science of mind, all the new thought teachings that they have had. We're grateful for the healing that has taken place. We're grateful for what has been revealed and is ever unfolding as we be the beloved community. So go ahead and during this time, create your own gratitude list for some of the most impactful ways or successes that you have experienced here at Unity. Feel that gratitude. And what are the three, if you can come up with three clear things to be grateful for and how unity has impacted your life, write them down on your paper if you would. The three most impactful ways in which your life has been touched by unity and these teachings. Sometimes a gratitude list can start with, I am so happy and grateful now that. Now let's say that wisdom, that sage, that wise one inside of you, let's see, put our eyes into the future. A year, 3 years, 5 years from now. What are three new possibilities for Unity of Richmond to move forward with our mission and vision? What are three new possibilities? And write them down, please. And now one more. What are three ways that I can serve unity to bring these possibilities to life? What are three ways that I can help unity bring these possibilities to life? So we give thanks for the wisdom and the understanding being revealed right here and right now. To seeing the blessings, seeing possibilities, and seeing how I can take part and be a part. An expression of prosperity in this community. And so we are grateful for what has been revealed, and we are open and receptive to the living spirit of truth that is always ready to reveal to us what is to be revealed, to move forward, to live a life of fulfillment, of love and compassion and enthusiasm, filled with the Spirit of God in all that we do. And for this we are grateful. And together we say, so it is. And now let us sing together with the music team. I am the face of God. Right?
I
I am the face of God. I am the face of love. I hold you in my heart.
It is a part of me.
I am the face of God. All right. Now, will our ushers please come forward? And actually, our prosperity blessing was supposed to be changed to the simple divine love as me. So, do you remember that one? Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. We still have some more prosperity blessing affirmations you can take out of the basket as it goes around today, too. Thank you.
Take away the melodies. Take away the songs I sing. Take away all the lights and all the songs you let me write. Does the man I am today say the words you need to say? Let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I sing. Let them see you. Let them see you in me.
Who am I without your grace? Another smile, another face, another breath, a grain of sand, passing quickly through your hand. Give my life, my offering. Take it all, take everything.
Let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I sing. Let them see you. Let them see you in me. With every breath I breathe, I sing a simple melody, but I pray they'll hear more than a song in me, in me. I invite everybody to join us. Let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I sing. Let them see you. Let them see you in me. Let them hear you when I speak. Let them feel you when I Let them see you. Let them see you in me. Let them see you in me. Thank you.
All right, so let's bless our gifts. We give thanks for the gifts that will support our mission of creating a spiritually awakened world. And so it is. Do we have any young people with us this morning?
We do. 1, 2, 3, and.
Come on, sweetie.
We are walking as the light,
As the light, as the light. We are walking as the light of God. As the light, 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 as the light of God.
Hi everyone, my name is Dari and I'm the Youth and Family Coordinator here at Unity. And today we have one, we had Miss Sunny, look at how beautiful she looks in her little dress. And today we just did some coloring, we did a little sing-along, we just, had some fun today. Isn't that right, Sunny? Yeah? Yeah.
As we say goodbye to our princess. And so we want to thank everyone who participated in the service this morning. We want to thank everyone in the AV, Corey, Rob, Bernice, and there's another, excuse me, another gentleman back there that I don't know. And thank you, Bill Cutler. Okay, and we want to thank our ushers, and we want to thank our wonderful musicians, Ian Forrest. I can't ever remember his name. Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan. I keep forgetting your name. And Vicki and Armin for their wonderful voices, and for Valorie for her wonderful message. And Valerie.
Yeah, I actually, sorry to interrupt, but I want to make sure you know that next week on Father's Day, we have guest Unity minister and musician, Posse co-founder of the Posse Music Association, Reverend Richard McDeasy's going to be here next Sunday in person doing message and music with our musicians. So don't miss. Bring your fathers, bring your friends, and it's going to be a great service. I will be flying off to Kansas City, Missouri, so I will miss. But anyway, have a great, wonderful service next week on Father's Day.
And our prayer ushers, our prayer chaplains are available to pray with you after the service. They'll be up here in the front, so if you have any prayer requests or prayer needs, please feel free to come forward. They would love to serve. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And together we'll say the prayer of protection. Thank you, Mayor.
Surrounds us.
The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us.
Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me.
Cha-cha.